everyone, today I wanted to share with you some tips and tricks with using the Plaid Builder dies. And also when you buy, you could get the bundle and it comes with this saying set, which is a very fun saying set. All right, so the first tip and trick is definitely cut the cardstock to the size that you need first before you do anything else. Second of all, add the adhesive sheets to the back. Now, normally it's just the white side that shows. For some reason, it was made backwards, so the word size shows. But and also the other tip here is make sure that your adhesive sheet is a little bit less than your cardstock, because then the gunky stuff gets on your die and it sticks in and it's annoying. So, all right, so there's that. Then let's bring the Big Shot in. This week I'm actually getting my new cut and emboss machine from Stampin' Up, so I'm excited about that. So I'm going to do this one first. We lay this down, line it up, and I'm using this on the magnetic platform. Run it through. Cracking is normal. I'm just going to run it back through because that's what I like to do. Okay, now definitely save these little pieces, because I'm going to show you how you can, some ideas that you can use making those. So punch all those out. And then this will make sometimes you need your pokey tool to get it out. There we go. So there's that piece of it. All right, the second piece is the black one. This is a little bit more detailed piece, and so what I like to do, well, first of all, I cut my cardstock to the size I need it, and then I want to kind of center so that I have the same amount kind of poking through the holes there. Now, because it's such a detailed thing, I like to add a shim, which is just an extra piece of cardstock on top of it. That just gives it a little extra pressure. And then also with the detailed ones, I'm going to run it back and forth so it goes through 4 times. Sorry. And that's just to make sure that those pieces cut all the way through. Okay, one more time through. Sorry about the... Okay, there we go. All right, now when I pull this off, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to poke out those squares that poke out, save those pieces, and especially with the adhesive on the back. And then some people say that if you that you don't need to do this because the adhesive on the back will help pull all those pieces through, but I like to just run it over just to make sure all those pieces are coming out. And it does make a nice little mess on your floor, which is fun, but that's what vacuums are for, right? So there's that piece. Now sometimes there will be little pieces left in here. You can kind of see that. Sometimes if you just bang them, that helps. Sometimes you need to poke them out. But it is important to get those out before you run it through, because you don't want all those jammed in there. Now a lot of these are sticking because my adhesive sheet was bigger than my cardstock, and so that's why it's sticking, but I'll get those out. All right, so there's that. Now you'll just be able to take the adhesive off the back, stick it on your cardstock, and then the same thing with the pink layer. You just take the adhesive off the back, and then you can layer it kind of off-centered, centered, and then with this one on my card, it was actually bigger. You can see that. And then that one's easy enough to trim. But definitely the black one needs to be trimmed beforehand, because if you try to cut it, it's gonna crinkle crinkle your paper. All right, so there's that card with that. Then you can take these pieces right here and you can stick them to those and make that card. So you're kind of using all your pieces, which is really nice. Here's another example of that, where I took all the pieces and I put them on just a piece of white cardstock, and then I actually ran it through the embossing folder, so it kind of looks like a quilt. It's all quilted, so that's kind of fun right there. All right, here's some other samples. Using some different colors. Here's this one. On this one, I actually stamped the white cardstock first with the image and then cut it out. So that was kind of fun to do that a little bit different. There's another one. I'm really in love with this Magenta Madness. It's bright pink. Here's one kind of using some yellows. And I like this one because even though it's white on white with a little bit of yellow underneath, it just gives it, I just love it. I just love the way that looks. And then here's another one, the pink and black and gray. All right, hope those are some good tips and ideas for using the Plaid Builder dies. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Have a great stamping day.